just want to see this man get fucking destroyed.
I agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
This is valid. I'd repeat all the things we said, but...
I think she's in a great position after this to emotionally destroy him.
Absolutely.
And
I agree.
that's what I want out of a Jack ship. I don't want wholesome. I want him to be emotionally destroyed.
Let's go.
Let me obliterate this man.
I want him obliterated. I want that twink obliterated.
Let's go.
Wait, nobody can see this, right?
It's time for your employee reevaluation.
Yeah, you've heard me say all those things a million times over, but I will say them again.
Very
you
sweet
are
of you.
wonderful, and I love hearing your voice, and I think you are the best.
Oh, stop.
It's true. The industry.
Obliterate that twink.
Never free.
Obliterate that twink.
Obliterate that twink.
Get that twink right now.
Mods?
These. I'm running out of room
Mods?
here.
Obliterate that twink.
Obliterate that twink.
Cool. That's 6 out of 300.
Ugh, you are such a grouch. Why are you always being a grunch?
Gangle, can you help Ragatha? I think she huffed paint or something.
Huffing paint and not waiting until a designated break? I'll be right there. No, wait.
But it is like, you know, obviously people who are annoyed by me being so gung-ho about Ribbon are entitled to that opinion. I am the professional in this situation, right? Obviously, if I give one ship a certain amount of attention, it legitimizes it in some way. And I have gotten legitimately worried about overstepping my boundaries and talking about it too much. And like getting an email from Glitch being like, can you shut the fuck up? But I just... Again, working in anime, I got into a lot of situations where people like really disliked me. And you can't help that when you work in the anime industry. Like someone dislikes your voice, your take on a character, a line that you say, and they'll be like, I fucking hate them. And you can't do anything about that. So the fact that the Digital Circus fandom was just so welcoming and nice, I just really wanted to interact more. And interact in the way that I used to interact with fandoms, where I would go on Tumblr and look for fan art and I would read fanfics and stuff. Because I haven't let myself do that in a really long time because I was worried about appearing unprofessional. And there's a lot of things that I worked on that I would have loved to participate in the fandom more, but I just felt like I couldn't. I felt like I would get in trouble. And it actually did a real number on my mental health to essentially kill the fangirl part of myself and not allow myself something that used to give me serotonin. So I've really been enjoying interacting with the Digital Circus fandom in a way that feels more familiar to me.
Yeah. And I think it's really, we live in kind of like a time where I feel like the internet is shifting again to, as I like to say, cringe culture is dead, gamers. That doesn't exist. As long as like you're your authentic self and you're just having a fun time with something, people are always allowed to be like, you know, I don't like this or I don't like that. But it shouldn't change how you're allowed to be about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, and also I think Adrian, as the ISAT author, sets a really good example of just because I say something doesn't mean it's canon or true. Just because I worked on the show, I'm just some fucking bitch, right? I don't know. I don't know how the show ends. I don't know what's canon. I'm just talking about my own headcanons, the ships that I like, what I think about stuff.
Absolutely. I hard agree. I honestly, personally, on a different spectrum of something, as someone who can witness some of your content, partially of a fan of the things you do, I find your enthusiasm with Digital Circus one of the most like infectious things that got me more into the fandom. To see someone who's a part of the creation process really truly love it so much and be one of the fans, I think is a wonderful thing.
I enjoy it. I enjoy being a part of the fandom and I'm like in a Discord group for Rimon, and it's really cute to watch them react and come over here and be a part of these streams, and we have a lot of fun. I like building that community. So as much as I legitimately was upset and I was like gonna completely stop posting about Digital Circus shipping entirely after I saw those comments, I can't give up this little pocket of joy. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I think you should go the other direction with it. I think it's been so fun for the fan base, for you, for everyone involved, for you to enjoy it so much like you used to. And I've always known that to be such an enormous source of joy and fun and creativity for you. So like you gotta.
You got
I
You
don't
gotta
think
enjoy
I'll-
ribbon to the max.
I don't think I'll ever get the balls to write my own ribbon fic, though. I think that might be going too far.
That's your line.
that's the line. That's the line.
You can
have
enjoy
line.
it though. You can. And
I-
you
I
can-
will
you
read
can
everyone
hopefully-
else's fics. You guys should read Acetate Ribbon. It's a very good fic.
Let's
Anyway.
On
go.
my way.
I can do it.
For
I just
every
gotta
for
go
every
off the
hater
face
out
of
there,
suds.
there is
Every
a lot of people
Miss
who
my
love what
horses.
you do,
Here, let me help you with that.
Why are you even the boss anyway?
especially us.
I feel like I'm more responsible than you.
Well, if you underperform now, you might later.
Hurt nothing. I'm hurt enough. Packages landing on my head, tea parties, dancing lessons.
What's wrong with her? You know, a team works
Love
much
that
better
Zubul
when we're all
shrug.
giving it 110% instead of 5.
No offense,
I love when Zubul
but
tried to use her
you're kind of
spatula handle
annoying
as
when you
spatula
have
and
your happy
she
mask.
They do try that.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Help Ragatha with assembly. I'm gonna go over here now.
Gaia, that would hurt my feelings so bad.
Right?
I get you, Gangle.
That like literally was painful to watch. I was like,
Are
oh,
you
Gangle.
kidding me?
The Jax
Hey,
one, I
Gangle!
kind of like
I
just
think
like
the clock's broken.
like vibe
Is
checked,
it broken?
but that one
Or
actually
we
that one
the
really
broken
hurt the
ones?
Ragatha one.
How long
Mm.
has this shift really gone on for? 6 hours? 8? 24?
Gangle should get to
a
kill
week?
people.
A year? Does time even move in here? Will we ever go home? Will we ever achieve our dreams? Oh, wait. Yeah, that clock's broken.
Yeah, that clock's broken. So cute.
Broken.
That's my girl.
Like
That's my
Go.
daughter.
There's more info on gloink reproduction than I ever needed
I love
to
the
know.
gloinks.
This monologue was pre-Cypherin. Yeah, it was.
oh, shit.
Can you move?
Yo, Jax. I like hate you, but I don't want you to hate me. Is that weird?
You're drunk or something.
He's so resigned.
Oh yeah.
Just how I like him.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Everything's been. I'm doing fine.
Wish I could say the same.
Jax, there's dishes back here. You got time to lean, you got time to clean.
God, I'm on it. Later, Pomni.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Listen, he is listening to the orders.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, he is listening.
Sounds like the reconditioning went well.
It sounds like the reconditioning went well.
You good?
My comedy mask is usually broken by now.
We're doing another one of these. Is the mask not making you happy? Do you have anybody to talk to? Like, in regards to your issues? I'm sure Ragatha would like to help you out.
Oh, Ragatha. I love her, but after a while it gets kinda hard to tell how genuine she's actually being.
This was another thing when people were like, do you have any other Gangle ships? I was like, I don't, it's a spoiler, but, her and Ragatha, not great. And then her being friends with Zubul was kind of a secret.
Yeah.
And then doesn't talk to Pomni until this episode. Options are slim for my girl Gangle.
For Gangle, we're not particularly plentiful.
My poor girl.
Well, maybe.
Anyway, we can't spend all night out here talking about our feelings. We've got work to do.
I'm real good at keeping secrets.
Oh
You're
yeah.
so good. You're so powerful.
Very powerful.
You contain so much within you, and little know of how deeply it extends.
All my abstrategy posts that I had lined up on Tumblr, I had to move them back several days so they'd come out after the episode.
This wasn't fun at all. See you all
Awesome.
later.
He's suffering.
You know, when Ragatha
He's
gets
suffering.
off, I feel like she might need a designated driver.
Why are you asking me? I'm closing tonight.
Oh, no, I meant I'd drive her home.
Oh,
no.
I think she gets off in an hour.
Okay, I can stick around until then.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people like weird about this too, where they're like, why are they treating this like it's the end of a real work day? I truly do think that like something's fucking with their heads the longer they're in this adventure.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It seemed like they just like truly took it as a job that needed to be done more and more. Because in other adventures, we don't see this reaction. Like in the one right before this, like Pomni and Kinger like are very aware that they're like trapped in an adventure, and like basically the whole time, Pomni at least is like, "Why the fuck are we here? I hate this so
But
much."
this one, they slip into the LARP quite a bit.
They slip
They do.
so into the LARP.
It's really wild. We presumed that they were driving off to houses that they had, like Cade
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It
where
seems
does
to be
Jax
that
go
they-
after this?
That they legitimately get in cars and go somewhere after this, at least until the adventure ends. Like,
Yeah, I think they
like
have like,
clocking out. I think clocking out and going home is part of the adventure.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree.
I so agree.
I think they have to go sit in their house and have like a sad after work microwave meal before they're allowed to log back into normal Circus.
Yeah.
Jax is eating his 12 microwave Tyson nuggets right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, after 12 hours, you might just slip into the mind space, you know?
Yeah.
Why was
Drive
Kinger not
along.
in this adventure? He left so Zubul could come.
Yeah.
Even though Zubul didn't wanna. Yeah. Oh, my poor girl. Going through it.
You know, I
I love your
can
acting in the
close for you if you
when
want.
Gangle's talking to Pomni before this.
If
So
you
much.
want to get out of
No,
here,
So
you
good.
can.
Thank
You don't have to be stuck here alone. I can handle closing.
Would that be okay?
I think so. You should go home and get
Also,
some
yeah,
rest.
she's wearing the manic mask, but the sad voice is back here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think I even clocked that when Goose was like, switch back to the sad voice. And I was like, okay.
Alright.
I don't, what? Okay.
Really, really interesting. The voice direction Goose took.
Goose is so good at
Have a great
this.
day.
Fucking awesome.
I love how she ribbon closes the door.
It helps to have wonderful talent.
Oh, the animation is so good in this episode.
It's so
It's
good.
beyond.
It's so chewy.
It is really chewy.
I love it.
Oh, girl. It feels so freeing to take the mask off.
Love her. She finally learned how to throw. You're right.
I love the concern on the manic mask in this scene so much.
It's like, yeah, be yourself. And then real life comes back to remind you. There's a reason why you mask.
Alrighty, let's get this performance review out of the way. Overall, pretty productive, made a lot of sales with few customer complaints.
We rewinded that
Couldn't
so
help
much.
but notice, however, that you seem to have cut your own shift short, went a
You see
little
the only
kooky,
person who got
and
an
ran out
A+.
into oncoming traffic.
Ginger.
Now, being in a position of
Damn.
power like this, you could offload the blame to one of your employees and avoid the dock on your score. What do you
Lines are
think?
so fucking funny.
No, that was my responsibility. I just cracked under the pressure, I suppose.
Well, that's gonna knock your overall score down to a B+. How's that sound? Speechless. I can't say I blame you. Not every executive is as forgiving as me.
Yeah, I thought she jumped
And
in
that's
front
it
of
for
the
the
truck.
reviews. You have yourself a nice day.
But the look on her face is so surprised. It's
so
kind of hard to say.
We really did rewind it so many times.
I am such a good.
Hey, what are you all the way out here for?
I messed everything up. The mask didn't work. And now I don't think anybody wants to talk to me anymore.
I still like talking to you. Look, the new mask was a bust. So what? I'm sure we'll find something that works eventually.
We'll get you on a different medication, girl.
Hey, girl,
I don't
you can just try a
deserve
new
a
one.
friend
It's
like
good.
you.
Well, you've got one. Now, come on over and hang out with the rest
Won't
of
hold
us.
it against you for how
Bring
you
her out,
acted
too.
on the
I
medication.
always like seeing what you draw.
I relate to her so much.
Zubal's such a good friend, too.
I'm telling you, I think Zubal's gonna be the one doing the therapy by the end. Or maybe Zubal was a therapist.
You think Zubal was a therapist?
She might even have been the therapist for the program they're all in.
Okay.
I love this show. I'm
It's
so happy to be
so
part
good.
of it.
A lot of indie shows have come and gone over me or haven't captured me. Digital Circus is really the first one that I've super sunk my teeth into
I'm so glad it
and
exists.
and really deeply enjoy.
I really deeply enjoy it. The cast is really sweet. They're already all really dear friends of mine.
I'm so glad.
It's just really important to me. That's why I really do love treating it like a fandom that I can also participate in.
Yeah.
As well as, not trying to be strictly professional, because being strictly professional sucks.
Yeah, it does.
You should let yourself have fun with it.
It's
least
so
where you can.
stressful, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's stressful to pretend that you don't care when you really care quite a bit. And it's stressful to not allow yourself to enjoy a show as a fan just because you work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
People love your passion and they love your love for it and they love to see it too.
I think it's infectious.
It
Honestly.
really, really is. I think it's one of the great joys of it. Getting to see you be so happy and love things and love a fandom, I think is such an amazing experience. It really, really is.
Oh, big raid. Emily, thank you so much for the raid. Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
hello.
You got us right at the end here. We were rewatching episode 4 of the Amazing Digital Circus. I voiced Gangle, this little pile of ribbons that just got her shit rocked. That's me. And we were just discussing how much fun it is to participate in a fandom, even when you are a professional who worked on the thing, and how much I cherish Digital Circus for just giving me the opportunity to interact with a fandom in such a fun way, in a way that I haven't in years. That's my girl Gangle.
Your girl Gangle.
Love this ep. I watched it recently. You did amazingly. Oh, thank you so much. That is really sweet of you to say. I am glad that people enjoyed it.
And we were reveling in Vixen's love for being in the fandom and
Truly,
for
truly.
PDAC itself. It's so fun.
Yeah, it is fun. It's a good show, sir.
It's a good show, sir. It's got quite the the animation is so juice.
So when we finish recording each episode, Glitch gives us like a compilation of the lines that we did and the takes that are actually going into the episode. And I used to not save them because I was like, oh yeah, okay, fine. Like that's my compilation, whatever. And I would just throw out the email. But then once episode 1 came out, I was like, oh, I love this show. Oh, I'm hyper fixated. Oh, I'm going to keep all of my episode comps. But the first one that I have is 5, not 4.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And so I really wanted to listen back to this episode specifically to hear what takes they were going to use for Gangle. And I didn't have the episode 4 comp. And it was driving me insane.
Ooh, oh my god.
What a fool I was.
Oh, no.
I didn't realize I was going to care so much.
You didn't know. You didn't know yet.
It was out yet. And there's, for every bit, I love hearing when you tell us about how, like, you're always surprised of, like, what Goose has asked for you for, like, takes, voice acting wise and so on. And obviously you don't get to see it animated yet when you're doing the voice work. I think is so intriguing because then paired with the actual really well thought out animation that is incredibly engaging to watch, it's one of a kind for some of the modern shows we have going on right now.
And that's the thing. I shouldn't have been worried, right? Like I was so nervous for this episode to come out because I was hopeful that my performance was good, especially for the manic stuff. And I was so nervous, but I know that every episode before this has come out fantastically between the voice direction and the takes chosen and the animation complementing the voice acting.
Yeah.
I should have just trusted it.
Yeah.
But, you know, when it's your episode,
of course.
You get nervy.
Of course. And it's hard to just trust it, especially when it's your own work. But like, holy shit, it's so good.
I think it's less of a distrust and more when it's something like you were so genuinely a part of. Like, it's just such a hope that you want it to turn it well, you know?
Yeah. I love this episode. I'm so glad it came out well.
It's so
I'm
good.
so glad it came out in December so I can enjoy it now.
Right?
Oh my god.
The animation is so good. You're literally playing it right now again in the background. And I'm literally catching new things over and over again. I've watched this episode so many times at this point. How am I catching new things? Oh, it's just so pretty.
It is. It is a beautiful show.
There she is. The girl.
The girl. Listen, I could sit here all night and just compliment Fish, but I won't. I that's not why I, do these reactions. I don't do it just to get people to go, "Oh my god, you were amazing." There's something so special about this show.
There is.
I can watch these episodes over and over and over and over again.
I think it's not only the unique, engaging animation and the aesthetics they chose to roll with, but it's like even like the topics of the show. Sometimes I've found like in different shows when they try to go down like similar avenues of storytelling, I don't find myself as engaged and genuinely sympathizing as much as I do in like Digital Circus. You know, it's the whole product put together that has become something incredibly special.
I mean, it's just a good team.
It's
just a good full team where, Goose has a very clear vision that is quite good. And then everyone chosen to help make it follow through is doing a great job.
Yeah.
You don't get that so often. That is a hard thing to pull off.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. It's 5 a.m.
It's 5 a.m. gamer.
I should probably go to bed.
You should.
But I
We'll do that.
am glad that I got to stream today. I hope, gamers, that I don't leave you for the rest of December. I would like to do a couple more streams before I leave for Christmas, but I can't promise anything because I am pretty busy. I'm pretty busy this month. So it was good to see you guys. I missed you, chat.